Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's wait for more people to connect. If you are joining on Facebook, how are you? If you're joining on Instagram, how are you doing? And you're joining on YouTube, how are you doing also? So, it's been a while. It's been a while. So welcome guys, welcome guys. Do me a favor, just go ahead and just share this broadcast. Share it. It's been a while. Ẹ kú ilé, ẹ kú ọjọ́ mẹ́ta. Ṣàlàáfíà ni gbogbo ilé wa. Olúbùsọ́lá Adéníyì, Maru, how are you? Ẹ kú ọjọ́ mẹ́ta. Ṣé dáadáa nílé wa? A compliment of the season to you guys. Connecting love, how are you? Michael Bam, how you doing? All right, Joss. Yeah, Olubusola, it's been a while, but I'm back. I'm back. All right. Just don't know how long I'll be back. Iṣẹ́ ti pọ̀ jù. Ṣàlàáfíà ni o, Fresh Olude, how are you? Ṣé àlàáfíà ni ilé wa? We're still waiting for Instagram to load up. Instagram is slow. I don't know. People are not getting notification on Instagram anymore like they used to. But it's still all right. We're going to build up. No problem about that. I miss you guys also. Adeni Mama. Lola Balogun, how are you? How are you doing? So, let us start. The topic here is we have a topic here. And the topic is my marriage in 2025. My marriage in 2025. In 2025. That is what we have. Oriyomi Oluwakemi. Oluwaremilekun. How are you? Ogunwole Remilekun. Can we single ladies contribute? Of course, you can. So we're going to be talking about my marriage in 2025. My marriage in 2025. That is what we are going to be talking about. And for you guys who are single online also, you have the right to contribute. Okay. It's just more of a reminder. What I want to do is just to remind us what we have discussed before. So, but before I go there, a young man wrote, no, not the young man didn't write yet. A young lady approached me, and the young lady reported the young man. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Can you guys hear me on Instagram? Instagram, can you guys hear me? I'm not sure you guys can hear me. Nobody's saying anything on Instagram. Maybe you guys cannot hear me. If you can't hear me on Instagram, please let me know. Please let me know if you cannot. We can't hear you. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. How about now? I noticed that. I noticed you guys are not hearing on Instagram. Something is wrong. How about now? Is there audio right now? How about now? Is there audio right now? I need you guys to check for me. No audio. Yee. No wonder. I've been seeing people going in and coming out, going in and coming out. Going in, coming out, going in, coming out. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. I notice you guys were not talking. It's not like this before now. All right. Now the audio is back. Audio is good. We're giving glory to God. Hallelujah. Jamira, you're single. That's okay. Blackest, how you doing from Chicago? Elizabeth Amani, how are you? Thank you for the compliment. All right. Now they can hear me on Instagram. So now we can go ahead. All right. Um, the topic we have, good evening. How are you? So the topic we are talking about today is my marriage in 2025. My marriage in 2025. Oluwaremilekun, how are you? My marriage in 2025. All right, that's what we're going to be talking about today. And before I get there, a young lady wrote me to report a young man. Mia, my Ajayi, how are you? Sorry, it's Instagram names. You can't call Instagram names. Look at me just looking like a champion, calling names on Facebook and YouTube. Hey, GK Joseph, how are you? Kate, how are you doing? Oluwaranti mi Balogun. You see me just calling names like a champ on Facebook and YouTube, but Instagram names, you can't you can't even pronounce those names. Those names are very difficult to pronounce. Good evening, Oluwa Omowumi. How are you? Oladi Olanrewaju. How are you? How are you doing, sir? Okay. Instagram names, you can't pronounce them. They are very difficult to call. So a young lady wrote me that she got scammed. And I was like, okay, give it to me. What happened? And she said that the young man started dating her, and and something happened. This young man bought a ticket, and she flew down to New York. He picked her up at the airport at JFK, but something happened. And what happened? Favor Oyibo. For what happened is this: while they were chatting on Instagram, the lady opened up and she said, "I am with a child." That English is one kind, okay? But me, I know that English very well because I'm a pastor. So I read the Bible all the time, and then they will say, Mary is with a child and all that. So that gave me the idea of what that stuff is. So she mentioned it to the guy, I am with a child. But he didn't understand. He thought that she's talking about she's a single mother. All right, she's a single mother. So they started talking and dating for 2 months. So within the 2 months, he offered to pay car insurance for the lady, offered to do some other things. So he bought the airline ticket with the mindset of, I have to somebody date this time. Actually get to meet the lady I've been chatting with and stuff. There's nothing wrong in actually going to meet somebody. Nothing wrong in it. But unfortunately, when he got to the airport to pick up the young lady, she found out she's picking up a pregnant woman. Ah, you know what I'm saying? And that wasn't the plan. It was like, why didn't you tell me? But I told you. I said I'm with a child. What does that mean? I don't understand. I'm with a child doesn't mean I'm pregnant to me. To me, I feel I'm with a child means that I have a kid. I have a kid. That's the meaning to me. To me, is I have a kid. So why didn't you say I am pregnant? Okay, saying I'm with a child is actually very confusing. I'm a Nigerian. I don't speak King's English. That's the King James Version Bible. That's the King James Version Bible right there. So I asked the lady, I said, how did you get pregnant? She said, well, she was in a relationship before, and then they broke up. Then she found out she's pregnant, and da 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 da. And she's on social media on my page, and she's always making comments, and she's always happy. And this young man approached her and said, hey, I like you, I want to date you. And she said, I am with a child. I am with a child. Which means in the NLT version, I get belle. She used the King James Version language of I am with a child. But the NLT version is I get belle. and the New Living Translation version is Motiloyu. But this guy didn't bother to check different versions of the stuff. So she agreed. He agreed that, okay, yeah, I like you. She was fine with the child. So I like you. I want to date you. And then they started dating. He has already committed some dollars into this stuff. He bought the airline ticket, almost about $700 with the hotel. So what he did was he took this particular lady to the hotel, dropped her off there, went back and changed the flight ticket to returning back tomorrow. Back to sender. You know when they say back to sender, it means you are going back to where you're from. You can't be here. This is not the place for you. You have to go back and search for the person that got you pregnant and go there. So, that was how the confusion can start. And the lady is saying, you wasted my time. And the guy is saying, I didn't know you were saying you were pregnant. When you mentioned I'm with a child, to me, it means that you have a kid. But to you, I'm with a child means you are pregnant. I don't know. I don't understand. And I really don't want to deal with it because that's my foolishness. And that's my foolishness. All right? He has been able to learn a lesson from that. Vivian Diesel, how are you? He has been able to learn a lesson from there. As in like, okay, you are with a child means I am pregnant. Next time you read Bible very well, you will understand it. You will understand it very well. I know, Vivian, a lot of people are not getting notification. I don't know what happened. I've tried. I've written them like several times. So, now the guy is saying, please forget about it, Dr. Shola. It's no case at all. I've wasted my money. My money is gone. My money is gone. And it's the price for my stupidity, my foolishness, which I accept. That's fine. Okay? So, but I'm sharing this for you guys to learn something. I'm sharing this for you guys to learn something. If a woman is telling you, I am with a child, that's King James Version English. By now, you yourself should understand. But oh, need law church. Oh, need lousy church. I am doing fine. I don't know, maybe it's my sister or my brother. I can't pronounce this name. I just have Fifi. You know. So, if any woman is saying I'm with a child, that is King James Version. You're supposed to go quickly and open the NLT, or you go and open the other versions like the Message Bible. The Message Bible will say, and she is pregnant. Ìgbà tó ní lọ church, ó ní lọ sí church. Wọ́n wà ní church gan ọ̀tọ̀ football ló máa wò lórí phone. Wọ́n máa ní kó lọ church, wọ́n máa wo ball. Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ mọ King James Version? Ó lè mọ the difference between King James Version and the Message Bible version. Now you know, you have been able to learn in a hard way. I am with a child means I am pregnant. Okay? But the judge will complain. Some ladies will make men see all ladies as dubious. We still have good ones out there though. That is, what do you know? Complain. That's too plain. That's plain enough. That's plain enough. If you don't understand something, if somebody says, I'm with a child, you will say, does that mean that you have kids? Or you say, does that mean you are pregnant? Or you say, what does it mean? I'm with a child. What does it mean? You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to ask. Next time you ask questions. Formally, when I go to the office and all of these Americans are actually double checking things from me, I get a little pissed off. I get frustrated. You will tell them, this is a pen. They will say, do you mean this is a pen? I was like, so I said, this is a pen. Now they will now say, do you mean this is a pen? They double check things. That's how she didn't hide anything. She didn't hide nothing. She said, I am with a child. That's the meaning. That's the meaning. Even you single people here, that are divorced. If I ask you guys, they register for Singles Connect. I am looking for a man. I'm looking for a man. I will now ask you. I will say, what is your status? You now say, I'm single. No, you are not. You are divorced. You are a divorcee. There is difference between your own being single and the other ones that are single. You're supposed to say, I'm a divorcee. Then we'll know that you're a divorce. You're single by divorce. You're single by divorce. All right? Many of you guys will say, she's not playing smart. She's speaking English. Hello? That's English. That's English. That's English. That's English right there. That's English. Why did you say the Bible is playing prank? Why did the Bible say and Mary was found with a child? Why did the Bible say and she was pregnant? You will say, is Bible playing prank? No, it's not. It's the right, it's English. But that English is British. It's not our own Tiwantiwa English. All right, next time you ask the right questions. Ask, hello, what does it mean? What does it mean? Then you ask the question. All right, if you have been going to church before, I didn't think you've been going to church and participating in church. When they say, and I am with a child, your head will quickly go to the Bible straight. You will understand that this is Bible English. This person is speaking Bible English to me. It's just like yesterday. Somebody said they wanted to sign up for my account payable class. And I said, oh, the registration is $600. And the person said, I am rich. You know what I did? I said, what do you mean? He said, I'm rich. I said, yeah. I said, but what does it mean? He said, as for now, I won't be able to do the class. I said, oh, you don't have money. She now said, no, I am rich. You see, that's the language of the Bible. It's not that when we understand, Latin bere. But I was just thinking of what I wanted her to say, I am poor, I am broke, I don't have money. But instead of she saying I am broke, I don't have money, she actually said, oh, I am rich. Will I say she's trying to play prank? No, that's the way Christians will say it. That's the way Christians will say, I'm rich. Let the weak say, I am rich. No. Let the weak say, I am strong. Let the weak say, let the poor say, I am rich. It's a Christian language. It is well. When something is not well, they will say, it is well. All right? That's Christian for you. And then you now start looking at, so where do you need my help? When it is well, where exactly do you need my help? There are just very few of us that always want to come clean, that always want to say it the way it is. When I have problem, I will tell you I have problem. When I'm sick, I will tell you I am sick. I need help. All right? But the Christians of today will always say, oh, I am strong. They will say, I'm strong. If they are broke, they will say, I'm rich. All right? It's not like they are playing prank. It's just the language of the church. But I don't speak that language. Me, I just don't speak that language. If I'm broke, I'll tell you I'm broke. Yeah, and if I'm rich, I'll tell you I'm rich. Okay? So that's the stuff right there. All right, but that's not where we're going. Where we're going, we're about to teach this topic because of my time. My marriage in 2025. Oh man, I think I missed something. My marriage in 2025 will be a glorious one. Will be a glorious one. My marriage in 2025 will be a glorious one. All right? It's going to be a glorious one. So that's why. Hold on. I'm trying to edit something here. Almighty God. Oh. Okay. 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 Good. So my marriage in 2025 will be a glorious one. And that's what we're about to start talking about today. Now, this is December 2024. December 2024. This moment here is a very important moment in our lives. We cannot joke with December 2024. We cannot joke with it. We cannot. Majority of us will go to church and pray. There's nothing wrong about it. We pray too. But I want us to know one fact, and the fact is, a marriage you refuse to work on will not work for you. If you refuse to work your marriage will not work for you. Especially those of you who are looking, still searching for a partner. Don't just pray. Don't just pray. Pray and work on it. If you refuse to work, you will end up being single throughout 2025. Married ones, you are having challenges right now. You're shouting, my husband this, my wife that, my husband this, my wife that. It's still going to be the same thing in 2025 if you refuse to do something now. It's just a pity. Majority of the people that are watching me right now, majority of you guys you are scared of your husbands. Majority of you are scared. You can't ask him to sit, we got to talk. You can't knock on the door and say, Funshaw, we need to have a discussion. You cannot. Some of you will come here and be making mouth. Making mouth. Let us put a camera in your house. Let us see the way you are walking on eggshells. Let us see the way you are scared. And you are shaking like as if a chicken that just got beaten by the rain. All right? And that's how you've been living. And you think you are married, but you're not. That is not marriage. Any relationship where it's impossible for a woman to call the attention of the husband that it seems like we got to talk, and you're just patching stuff and saying, I don't know what I say, he's going to get angry. Oh, if I talk to him now, he's going to... That is how he's defending himself not to talk. That is the strategy of him not willing to talk. They will bully you, they will shout, they will jump up, their eyes will be popping out fire. It's a strategy for him not to want to talk and answer questions. Is that the same way you're going to continue in 2025? Many of you guys, you make fun of people who are divorced. Those ones are at peace. Oh God. Those ones, they have peace. They eat what they like. They go out whenever they like it. It's possible for them to still miss that relationship thing, the companionship, they're still missing it. But they are better off than you. They're better than you that you are still in a relationship or you are a slave inside of that marriage. You are a slave in the marriage. If you want to turn around your marriage, there must be a moment where we sit to discuss. Black friend, how you doing, my brother? A long time ago. I can see you. Let me tell you, there must be a moment where the two of you must sit down, have a real conversation. And the conversation must to give answers to what you are thinking about for the new year. You cannot just continue living like this. Some of you guys are married. You just allow marriage to just happen. Okay? Let's just be married. Let's just be paying bills. Let's just be having sex. Let's just be popping babies. Let me just be miserable. Let me just cry at night. Maybe that's how marriage is. My mama told me marriage is challenging. Marriage is a school. I'm just here to school. You are not learning jack. At least when you go to school, they will give you tests. They will score you. If you fail, they will mark it and say you failed this one. They teach you again, and then you pass, and you keep moving, and you graduate from one class to another class. You are not graduating. Ko pass, ko fail, ko kolo. You can't. I'll do it again. Ko pass, ko fail, ko kolo. You can't. For the past 15 years of marriage, 12 years of marriage, 30 years of marriage, is the same thing that you've been doing. Just sleep, wake up, have sex even though you don't want it, even though you are not connected to it. You are always absent. Whenever it's time for sex and the man is touching your breast, you just submitting and surrendering yourself like a goat that is about to be slaughtered. It is not because you are interested. You are not just interested in it at all. You are depressed, you are unhappy, you are sad, you're just, I don't know where you are. You're just one place where your mind is not here. So you submit your body and say, just make love to this dead body. I am not here. Emotionally, you're gone. Spiritually, you're not available. But the man is just there pressing and sucking breasts and all kinds of stuff, and he's feeling like he's doing something, but you are not even responding. And the guy is getting pissed off. You don't know when they say a man is pissed off? A man that is pissed off, go and check it when he's doing it, and the wife is not even responding at all. Your two hands are on the side, and your nose is up here. And the man is going bam, 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 bam. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Bam, bam, bam. And you are not making any noise. You are not making any sound. There is no moaning. There is nothing coming out from your mouth. And you're just standing there like as if to say, the guy is not doing anything. Oh, it's very painful. You don't know it's painful. You are making him to suffer. But he is just doing nonsense. He himself supposed to say, something is wrong. That something is wrong here. This woman is just lying down like a log of wood. It's not even touching me. He's not even touching my nipples. He's not even rubbing my head. He's not even saying, yes, daddy, you're my daddy. You're my daddy, give it to me. He's not even saying nothing. And you're just there and you're doing it and you're just there. And that's the same thing that's been happening for the past 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 1 year. Some of you guys have not even been touched in 1 year. No, some of you. You are there. It is when people start talking. You don't say, that is like my story. It looks like my story. This is my story. This is my story. That's when you guys will start talking. When nobody is talking, you keep quiet. And you have not been thinking of what's the way out of this? Is this the way I'm going to live my life for the rest of my life? This is how I'm going to do it? And then we go to church and we fool everybody. Then I say, this kind God, another one, deal. Kind God, another one, deal. This kind God, another one, deal. We fool everybody. Like I used to say, you are mommy angel. That is happy. On your way going home, the sadness will return. All the song and the singing and be jumping up is more of entertainment for that moment. The whole stuff with, oh my God, I pity you. And that's why I'm doing this video right now, because I pity somebody. And you will still do the same thing in 2025. You're looking at it. It's looking at you. You refuse to discuss issues. You refuse to talk about how you feel. You refuse to make him to understand I'm not happy. You refuse to make him understand that I'm dying here. I'm dying in this. This is not my life. This is not the way I want it to be. When I got married to you, I was happy. Something is wrong. We need to talk about it. Oh, I don't want to talk right now. Oh, I don't want this. And at the end of the day, you're still in that relationship where the man is, I don't want to talk. I don't want to sit and talk. Let me tell you this, Mama and Papa. Every year there must be plans. There must be what we must to achieve. Marriage is not just anything. Marriage is a serious business. It's a serious business. If you look back today, you will count the number of people who came inside marriage. When you look back today, you will count the numbers of people that have died in relationship. And go and check what killed them. They died because nobody was willing to listen to them. They died because they were actually living in bondage, but they couldn't tell nobody. They died because of what the church will say. They died because of what the family will say. And you are actually on the same route right now, the same highway right now, and you are being beaten in that relationship. Your husband is slapping you and beating you. You are biting your husband. You are making him hungry. You refuse to give him sex. Oh, I close my leg. Oh, I close my this. Your husband is sleeping on the couch. You see, majority of you guys who are looking at me right now, you're watching me right now. Some of you, your husband don't sleep on the bed anymore. Some of you, your wife, they have closed their legs. Some of you, your wife, they are wearing belts. When they sleep, they wear 2 jeans. When they go to sleep, they put belts. All right? You touch me, you touch Wahala. Never in your life use your dirty hand to touch me. And you guys are still in the same house. And day in, day out. And the two of you will go to church and fool us. And fool us. You think you're fooling us? You are not fooling us. You are not fooling us at all. At the end of the day, 2025 is looking at you right in the face. Are you going to do the same thing? Do you know how many times Baba and Mama came to your house to come and talk to the two of you? And one thing I hate is a man that will now, when mommy and daddy are in the house or your pastors come to visit, then they will start doing, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Hey, mommy forget. Hey, why can't you make a mala for pastor? Hey, make a mala for mommy and daddy. And it's a lie. And it's I hate those kind of men. And then when you're talking to them, they sit down, they put their head on the couch, and they're listening. They'll say, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. And you are not even. They're not getting anything. Nothing. They are not getting nothing. Once you leave, is another problem that will start. You reported me. Your life is in problem. You reported me to daddy. You reported me to mommy. Why waste? You wasted their time. I'm not changing. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. And that's the same thing you have in your mind to do in 2025. You are done. Everybody is praying for. We are praying for peace. We are praying for joy, happiness, and long life. But it seems like you are praying for short life. Madam, it seems like that stupid wedding ring in your hand is what is gingering you. So that when they call everybody in the church, who are the married women? I'm married. And one thing I hate again is for women. Women who are in abusive relationship. And they are the ones that always do this. Women that are in abusive relationship. The very first thing they will say is, I'm happily married. I'm happily married, my foot. I'm happily married. That English is so sweet in their mouth that once you approach them and say, oh, madam, are you married? They say, I'm happily married. You are just fooling yourself. Hey, you dey whine me. You think we care? You think we care if you are happily married or you are not happily married? We don't care. You are the one that is suffering there. Who's the person suffering with you? You think we are suffering with you? Are we the one chopping it? We are not the one chopping it, but you are the one chopping it now. Which one be our own? If you lie to us, we go accept it. If you tell us the truth, we go accept it. Anyone you tell us, no, you don't consign us. Now you did there. So 2020, is it 2025 is coming. When you ombo, oh, I don't know the English. Ombo, it's coming. We always they put nets to catch them. We set net to catch them. Ombo, ojú tó bá máa bá ní kalẹ̀ kì í tàárọ̀ ṣe pín. Okay, I don't know the English of that one too. All right, but if you have a Yoruba friend, tell them to interpret it. All right, 2025 is coming. All of us, we got to crossover service. You get there, you'll be praying like a chicken that wants to be killed. At the end of the day, you have not done nothing. You have not done nothing to change it. You only prayed. Like angels are going to come down to change it. Like angels will come down to change it. All right? Now, some of you guys will now be asking me, so what am I supposed to do? Let me not go there yet. And some of you, you are watching me right now and woo me. And woo me. Ọlọ́run, àánú yín ṣe mí. Prophet lẹ máa lé káàkiri. Prophet. My prophet. My prophet said I should fast for 3 days. My prophet. He said I should do this thing. My Sarah. My prophet. He said I should do birthday party and give people food for free. My prophet. Your prophet don't get happy home. Your prophet, they divorce their wives. All right? Your prophet, they beat their own wife like crazy. And that's the person you run to go and help you. Oh, what the cover of Africa? What the Shewale ṣe? Ọlọ́run. Owó tó yẹ kó fi jẹun sẹ́nu. Olùkó fún prophet yẹn ń fún ẹ ní sàkámàjẹ. He's giving you sàkámàjẹ. O dẹ̀ dẹnu lẹ̀ síbẹ̀. And you are still doing it. You are still doing the same thing. 2025 is coming. You don't have a house. You don't have anything to show. The little money that you could have been keeping. But if you say Sarah, fún wòlíì. It's Sarah fún wòlíì. Ilé ayé ẹ sú mi. I don't know what to tell you. Now, how do we work this out? What are we supposed to do? Shola, tell us. Yes. All right. I got my own done last week. I got mine done last week. I don't come here to teach you what I'm not doing. I teach what I'm practicing. What is working, that's what I teach. And I've said it many times. Some of you will never listen. It took me a long time to realize that there are so many people that are not smart. No smart people. They are not smart. And I don't know, maybe it's their fault. Maybe that's how God created them. But it's just a pity that we have people that are not smart. They're not. I got mine done already. Every year, there must be a meeting between husband and wife. There must be a meeting. You cannot miss that meeting, or else you guys will just be in a roller coaster marriage. And then you'll be doing everyday marriage. Married as we go. That is never going to pay you because you will not have direction. You won't have direction. To have direction, your marriage must be run as a business that must work, that must be profitable. If you guys work in a corporate office here, you will find out that every morning when you get to office, sometimes they will call a meeting. They will call a scrum meeting where we will sit down. It's either for the week, sometimes for the month, or even sometimes every day. Where we sit down and the CEO or whosoever is representing him will give us the vision for the week. What are we supposed to achieve this week? They already planned it. They know who is going to do what and when that person is supposed to do it. So they planned it already. So at the end of the month, when you are seeing the best employee of the month, it's because that person did his work perfectly. And then they have decided to award that person something. Something. Just to encourage the person. And you'll find out that collectively, we will always have something done based on the goals that we set. There's a vision, and that vision will now come to the table, and then we slice it into goals, and then we create plans how to achieve these things. How to achieve these things. And who is responsible for this, and who is responsible for that. At the end of the year 2025, your marriage will actually be at a point where you look back and say, we have gone far. We have gone far. How many of you guys, thank you, performance management meeting. How many of you guys that are watching me right now, do sit down with your husbands or sit down with your wives to plan? Do you have anything written down that this is actually the goal for the year? This is the vision we have, and these are the goals, and these are how we're going to achieve them. Have you done that yet? Irony. Kérésìmesì, ọdúndé, ọdún olówó. That's what you're running for. As a Christmas for the kids. We baby the kids. So we're gonna kill chicken. It is a chicken. We invite our friends to come. Oh. Is that not what you've done? That's the problem with us. The same way we plan for weddings, if we plan for our marriage like that, marriage will not be the way it is now. If the way we put effort in planning weddings, we plan marriage like that too, it's not going to be like this. It's not going to be. End of the year appraiser. Thank you. It's not going to be like this. Thank you. Somebody said I've written my 2025 budget. Have you done yours? Do you have a vision board on your refrigerator? Is your vision board on your phone that you already know exactly what 2025 will do, will hold for you? Have you planned for that year? No. No plan. As okay, see our money won't rack your day. The children mislead it. The marriage is actually standing on one leg, but it's thinking of Christmas. He's thinking of Christmas. The marriage is about to crash land. You're thinking of Christmas. You that are supposed to put Christmas on the ground. Say Christmas stays there. No Christmas party, no Christmas anything right now. We got to plan for 2025. 2025. You give your wife a piece of paper. You take a piece of paper. If a man, any man that wants his marriage to work must be able to do this. You don't know what is in the mind of your wife. You can't just be leading her without knowing what's on the mind. Why will you lead? The CEO of a company can't just lead us in the office and say, this is it. He will create the vision. He will bring the vision to us. We break it down into goals. And then, we create plans and everything. Then we give assignments and give people to who are going to be responsible for what and stuff. And at the end of the year, the vision of the CEO will come to fulfillment. Come to fulfillment. And then they ask us, is it possible? Is it doable? Can we do it? And every one of us says, yes, we can do it, sir. Yes, we can do it. Even that's why they're paying you. They're paying you to make it work. Can we do it? Yes, we can. And then if you have questions, ask me questions. If you have suggestions, put your suggestions on the table. So it's a teamwork. Only one person can take the glory. It's a teamwork. The account department, they're saying their own. The IT department, they're saying their own. Security department, they're bringing their own suggestions and stuff. And then we put everything together. And then we make a presentation out of it. And then we present it at the board meeting. And then they approve it. And every one of us now say, okay, this is your responsibility. That's your responsibility. You get a paper with your job description. You get a paper with your email. They send email to you with your job description. This is what you're supposed to achieve. Why are we making marriage to look like a joke? Why are we making marriage to look like a joke? Why are we making marriage to look like a joke? Why? Why are we making life to look like a joke? Why? Why? I don't think it's right. You want to get married in 2 years' time. want to get married in 2 years' time, but your Instagram profile is on private. I don't know who does that. I don't know. You want to get married in 2 years' time, but you have never attended a singles meeting, a singles conference. You never attended any party. You never attended any gathering before. But you have the mind to say, God, I'm placing this in your face. I'm getting married in 2 years' time. Do it. Like God is your errand boy. God is your messenger that will go and bring the man to come and meet you on your bed. And not say, Holy Spirit found me. And I'm the one that wants to marry you. Is that the way it will work? In 2025, you want to put effort into your life. You want to dress well. For ududu korun ranu si. Abiya dudu to show me your muzzle. You know, I don't understand. You see, that's one thing I don't get some women. The armpit is black. Very black compared to the body. And you see wearing show me your muzzle. Someone that's supposed to be wearing long sleeves and covering the abia as you use lemon to bleach it off, to clean it and make it look good. And you don't understand there are some little stuff that is preventing you from actually finding a man. You don't even know. Something small, something tiny things that people can pick up. But you're not ready to do anything about it. You say, oh, show me your muscle. You know? I don't know. These are the small things that you have to make sure that you attend to the coming year. They will not attend to this coming year. All right? So you want to get married, you have to write some stuff down. What do I have to take care of in my life? As December is rolling, what are the things I need to take care of? Am I supposed to lose weight? Yeah, let me work on it. Am I supposed to step up my hygiene? Let me work on it. Am I supposed to go back to school? Let me work on it. Am I supposed to be nice to people? Am I supposed to break the walls down so I be nice and smile to people? And when somebody say hello, let me be able to respond and say, hi, how are you? You know, the energy, the kind of spirit around me, let me change it to a positive spirit. You know, but the issue is that some of you will never ask that question. Or somebody tell you, tell me about myself. Let us tell you. You come and ask me. Come and ask me, I'll tell you. I'll tell you, say, madam, your makeup is not good. Your makeup look like Ojuju Calabar. This makeup when you put on, this can't attract men. This is a jabba nonsense. This is a jabba kind of makeup here. It's not attracting nothing. I'm sorry. I'll tell you, if you show me your picture, I will diagnose it. I'll tell you what you need to do. Some of you women, your leg, your feet, or whatever they call it, is too big for high heel shoe. Stop wearing high heel shoe. The high heel shoe is now bending to the side like this in 2024. See now by force, then they wear high heel shoe. The high heel shoe is now bending to the side, and you want men to call you. The man is looking at, what is this? Tankubayima. Is it by fire, by force to wear high heel shoe? Why don't you go and buy leather sandal? Buy a sandal flat shoe and wear it. It will look good on you. The high heel shoe is bending like this. They won't tell you. People won't tell you. Me, I will tell you. And I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you. You can be mad if you want. Be mad. Just be mad. But later you'll find out I'm helping you. I'm helping you. No smile. Would you marry chuku? You just you'll be frowning. When they look at you too much, maybe they're even appreciating you and say, this babe fine, oh. And they look at you like this and say, what you looking at me for? And those will say, when somebody's looking at you, just look at them and smile. Do you have to be this sensitive and just be woman attacker when you're like the Gulugi person? They look at you, maybe they are really appreciating you that this babe fine. But because of your low self-esteem and inferiority complex, you believe that everybody looking at you, they are looking down on you. I don't know. And you now go to Jesus and be shouting, Jesus, where is my husband? Jesus, now I saw husband they come. Go and change your character in 2025. Put it down as one of the things you will change. I'm changing my character. This my character is not good. I'm going to change it. Even you yourself, you know. You know it. You know it. Put effort in actually putting yourself in the spotlight. Get dressed up. Go straight to events. Volunteer to be usher. Be part of the event planner. Stop hiding by the wall. Stop hiding in the dark. Come outside and tell people, this is me here. This is me. Let them see your face. Let them see your shape. Let them hear your voice. Let them see how happy you are. That's how happy you are. It's very important. All of these small, tiny stuff, they're very, very important. You're going to 2025. You don't want to live that life. You don't want to live that same life you're living. You don't want to have the same attitude that you're having right now. It will end up in the same thing. You cannot be doing the same thing over and over again and again and expecting a different result. The moment they carry you, they throw you on the ground. It has been happening. It has been happening. It's happening. They can't hold conversation. They cannot. It's time. You know, I find this very, 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 very funny that you will see some people are having discussions on Instagram. They say you can actually request and come on the Instagram. They say, I am very shy. I am very shy. You're very shy and you're looking for husband. How will they see you? How? No, tell me, how will they see you? I used to be a very shy guy. And tó bá mọ̀ mí láti Ring Road ní Ìbàdàn máa sọ fún ẹ. I used to be very, very shy. I told myself one day, I said, shy, I don't want to be again. I actually didn't know that many people that are around me too, those ones, they are intimidated by me before. But because I keep quiet, I'm always hiding. I'll go and be making comics. One day came, I had a discussion with myself. I said, enough of this. There's nobody that's better than you. Nobody's better than you. You are better than anybody. I had to talk with myself. I was able to overcome that stupid shyness or whatever they call it. Overcome a state. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, marriage, it's not supposed to be, don't handle it just anyhow. You handle it correctly. You have to be intentional. What do you want to achieve in 2025? This is the time that husband and wife should sit down and plan it. Where are we going in 2025? They sit down and plan it. Majority of you guys, the only thing that is in your plan is just vacation and birthdays. Vacation and birthdays. That's a wrong stuff to actually have. You have to have it in full package. Where do we see this marriage at the end of 2025? It must be better than 2024. What are we doing in 2024 that is not giving us opportunity to grow? We are not talking. We are not having sex. We are not traveling together. We are not saving money together. We don't have projects that we're doing. In 2025, we must to achieve some of these things. So let us put these things in our plan. In 2025, we're going to talk more. We have conversation more. We have to have sex more. We have to go out more. We have to go to vacation more. And then you plan it throughout 2025 to get it done. And then if you know, we are always getting angry. All the time we fight. All right, couples that are intentional will now tell each other, what could we do to stop fighting? Now you now dig into the past. the cause. Why do we even fight? Oh, it's every time we talk about money. That's when we fight. Why do we fight? We fight every time that you're always asking for sex in the afternoon. Why do we fight? We fight because sometimes when you come late from work, you come 2 o'clock in the morning. Why do we fight? We fight because you work too much. Why do we fight? We fight because you're stingy. Why do we fight? We fight because you are very disrespectful. Why do we fight? We fight because our in-laws are penetrating our marriage. Why do we fight? We fight because you are wasting a lot of money on shoes and bags. Why do we fight? We fight because you eat a lot. Why do we fight? We fight because we waste food. Why do we fight? We fight because you're cheating. Why do we fight? We fight because you are just a stupid man. And then you guys will now sit down. So what could we do in 2025 that this stuff or these things will not occur? So let's start by talking. There must be a meeting every time so that in case something is wrong, I will let you know this is what is wrong. And then you as the leader supposed to now look for a way to make it happen for the family. Why do we fight? We fight because you don't allow me to talk. You don't allow me to suggest things. You don't allow me to advise you. You are always the one that is always doing things. Remember, you bought a car without even telling me. And then we are paying basic right now together. You remember, you gave your mom 2 million naira and you didn't tell me. Out of the tax reform. Okay? And all of this stuff, I'm pissed off. I'm not happy about it. Okay? Why do we fight? We fight all the time because of this and this and this. So how do we rectify it? Now, for men, ilé báyìí làpótí máa ń jókòó lẹ́ẹ̀dẹ́dì. Ilé òní àpótí máa ń jókòó lẹ́ẹ̀dẹ́dì. It is in the house that is true. We wait for the bonbon. It is in the house. It is in the house. The stool will wait for the bonbon to come and sit on it. No matter how you run. You run. Run. You are still coming back to that same house. You're coming. And sometimes you say, you see, sometimes when you will now come back, it's possible for that woman not to be available to you anymore. We don't always understand it. The grass is greener on the other side. You see, if you understand this game of side chick and a married man, it's always a dangerous game if you are not very good and very, very mature person to understand this game. The plan at the beginning is let us help each other. At the beginning is, we're going to be there for each other. But as time goes on, the demand will start increasing. Someone that you actually told not to call you whenever you are not with her or you are home in your house will suddenly start calling you. And then they start wanting you to now start operating as a husband. As a husband. Okay? And that is where the pressure is going to come for you. The pressure is going to come because she going to be mounting pressure. Your wife is mounting pressure. And your wife won't know why you're reacting. You're going to be reacting. You're going to be so aggressive in the house. And it is because you are trying. You are trying your best to cope. Trying to cope. And the woman outside will actually make everything to seem like, with me, you don't have to worry. I'm going to give you all the peace. I'm going to cook you all the meal. I'm going to give you all the sex. I'm going to be understanding. I am going to be patient. I am going to be caring. I will listen to you. I will support you. I will give you money. I will give you this. All of these things is just to take you away from your home. All these things is just to take you away from your home. Once you destroy the house and you go and you think, yeah, Oyenike will wait for me. When I come back with all this yama that I'm doing, Oyenike will still be there. Because all Oyenike has been doing for the past 15 years is just crying. And I come and say, I'm sorry. And she will forgive me. So if I go, I will do whatever I like. And then I'll come back. Oyenike will still be there. And lo and behold, some of the Oyenikes will still be there. Waiting. Even if it's 5 years or 10 years, they will still be waiting. But there are some Oyenikes that I know. Once you leave, they change the padlock. Once you leave, they change every code to the house. Once you leave, you will not even know the address of that house again. You won't see them again. And that's what we don't understand. Many of our men, instead of you building your homes, instead of you sitting down to plan and talk, you will say, no, I'm not. And it's because you're a fine boy right now, all the CC in the town, they are running after you. A day will come that you will not derive any pleasure whatsoever in all what you're doing. There won't be joy outside anymore. One man sọ pé ilé, ìta ó máa ń na ọmọ padà wá sílé. Ìta ó máa ń na ọmọ padà wá sílé. And then the time when you're not coming back home, you believe that your wife will still be waiting. You will get there, you will find out that there is a police dog in front of the house. You know police dog, bingo. Woo, 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 woo. The bingo will eat you. He will say, bingo, catch him. Bingo, catch him means the bingo go after him. You will run and enter inside your motor and run away because the bingo doesn't know you. All right? You need to be very careful. It is now that we must work on our relationships. Now we work on our marriage to make it a better one, a peaceful one. 2025 is coming. Throw away all that jagba jagba. Throw away that nonsense. Go and sit down. Apologize to your wife for everything you've done. Apologize to your husband. Everything you've done. Then you now sit down together and say, now that we are forgiving each other, it's time for us to plan for the new year. Where do you see yourself? How do I come in? What are you expecting me to do? What are you expecting me to do? How do you want me to do it? And then you sit down. Because, sorry, fine boy. Why jegba bonta? Why jegba woma ti oyun me lorun ti o somo e? I just recently found out if they go and put you on child support, and you refuse to respond in 1 month that this baby is not my own, all right, automatically the government will put the child support on you. It will stick. You will pay the child support of a child that is not your own. At that time, they are no longer interested in DNA tests. I'm telling you the truth, oh. Now, lawyer tell me. Okay? So some women, they will not give them your right address. They will give them a wrong address. So that letter will go to a wrong place. And the court will wait for you 1 month. And they didn't get any response. Then they will just go ahead and say, yes, he is the father of the kid. That's when you now start getting real letter. Come to your real address. And then you open it up and you see that this is DHS. And they want to collect child support for one woman that you only validated 1 time. And no pregnancy occur, but now she is putting child support on you for another person's baby. Okay? And if you are not so brilliant, you will pray For 18 years, I'll be 21 years. For 21 years, you will be paid based on your salary and your income. Your wife will be home. Your wife will now be saying, we don't know the one we can believe now. The one you are saying you are not the owner. The court is saying that you get them. The woman is saying that you get them. And you are now saying, oh, you are swearing by your mother's grave here. Your mother is dead. And you are swearing by my mother's grave. And we don't even know which one to believe. 18 years or 21 years you go pay and no go lie. Tó bá ń ṣe lékólékó Mr. America káàkiri àdúgbò. Ó ṣe Mr. Canada kiri ìwọ ló ń gbé káàkiri bí ọlọ́bọ̀nbọ̀n. You go to the barbing salon 3 times in a week. Okay? You go going everywhere. Ọkùnrin láìsí obìnrin ó lọ ń ṣe manicure pedicure káàkiri àdúgbò. Ìwọ ló ń trim rúgbọ̀n tó ń trim gbogbo ẹ̀. Ìwọ ló ń ṣe body cream. Ọkùnrin tó wẹ̀ fún 1 hour. 1 hour ló fi wẹ̀ tó body cream. Ó ní cream fojú. You have a cream for the face, a cream for the finger, a cream for the leg, a cream for the body, a cream ọkùnrin lásán tó ń ṣe gbogbo yamayama wọ́n máa tó lé ẹ̀ wá lé lọ́jọ́ kan. Wà wá kákò báyìí wà á máa wò. That's the way it is the devil. Èṣù ni. Èṣù kọ́. Orí ẹ̀ tí ò pé tẹ̀tẹ̀lẹ̀ ni. Orí ẹ̀ ò pé. Wọ́n máa sọ ẹ sáàfù ń gbòòrò. Wọ́n máa gbá ẹnu, wọ́n máa sọ ẹ sáàfù ní gbòòrò bí wèrè. Wọ́n máa gba gbogbo owó ẹ̀ tán. Ojú ẹ̀ máa clear. Yeah, clear. You will call the guests, you will say, I'm unavailable. They know they see me. Talk to DHS. I'm unavailable. They know they see me. I'm unavailable. They know they see me. That's the song you'll be eating. You'll be eating that song 24/7 on the voice notes. You'll be talking to DHS. That's what you'll be talking to. All right? And then some of you guys will be doing bang, kakiri. All these women you see, it's only the only woman that you know. That woman cannot kill you in the house. You see all other women outside. Don't trust anybody. These days that we have Babalawo in Houston, we have Babalawo in New York, we have Babalawo in Chicago, Babalawo in California. Wọ́n máa gbóògùn torí ẹ̀. Wọ́n á gbẹ́bọ lóru torí ayé ẹ̀. Wọ́n á já irun abíyá sínú ẹ̀. Wọ́n á já irun ìdí sínú ẹ̀. Wọ́n á tún tọ̀ sí. Wọ́n á sọ pé ọjọ́ tí ògùn ti kànlé ọ̀run bọ̀ sí kànlé ayé. Aṣọ iná ló mú bora ẹ̀wù ẹ̀jẹ̀ ló wọ̀ sọ́run. Di méjì mo pè ẹ́ o kò jẹ́ mi ní gbèjégbèjọ. Di méjì ọmọ ìyá aláró sáré tètè kó wá jẹ́bọ yìí. Tí ẹ bá ọ̀nà ayé ẹ ti kú ni orí ẹ ti yí dànù nìyẹn. Orí ẹ ti yí dànù síbẹ̀ nìyẹn. He said for you to sit down in your house. Instead of you sitting in your house and be eating the kulikuli they're giving you and be enjoying yourself. Tó bá wọ́n máa pọ̀fọ̀ sí ilé ayé ẹ̀. They will do incantation over your life. Orí ẹ máa pé wá lójijì. Èmi tí mo ti wo Yorùbá movie kú láyé. I don't watch Yorùbá movie die. Kò sọ́mọ̀ tí mi ò mọ̀. Let me let you guys go, man. It's a wonderful afternoon. I gotta go. I have a meeting. I have a meeting, man. For real. Ó ti jẹ́ tán ni ẹ̀ di méjì ti jẹ́ tán ni ẹ̀ o. Some of them need incantation. Don't let them incantation your husband, no, please. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Ó jẹ́ tán ni ẹ̀. And some of you don't understand the kind of food you are eating. You wàá bú òkèlè. You cut the òkèlè, you put it in the ọbẹ̀. Oh, ní mọ̀ pé irun ìdí náà fi sínú òkèlè, iná fi sínú ọbẹ̀ yẹn. They put irun abíyá inside the soup. They put irun ìdí inside the soup. Then wàá folókè tàǹsẹ̀bẹ̀ ìrántí kí mímú kúkú ṣe fún ẹ my dear. Ọbẹ̀ yìí dùn gan. Ọbẹ̀ yìí dùn bàjẹ́. Olórí burúkú gbogbo sílẹ̀ yẹn ò ń ṣerú ẹ̀. Ọbẹ̀ tó ń ṣe yìí, this ọbẹ̀ tó ń ṣe yìí máa jẹ́ kí n propose. Máa propose ẹ o mọ̀ pé ti ilé ayé ẹ ló ń jẹ. Oúnjẹ ilé ayé ẹ o mọ̀. Wọ́n ti tọ̀ sínú ọbẹ̀. Wọ́n ti fi menstrual period sínú ọbẹ̀ fún ẹ. Wọ́n ti po lúbúlúbú ojú ọlọ. Wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ fi sínú ẹ̀. Èyí sọ wá ń jẹ́ orí ẹ wá ń tà sí. Orí ẹ tà sí. When you are leaving, all right, you check. You wrote a check. Oh, moko ti mu eni, ogun ti mu e. Ogun ti mu ile aye eni, oko check. And you will think that you're smart. There is no one that is smart. You cannot be as smart as somebody that is watching you. The people that are watching you, they're smarter than you. Ma rule away. Ma rule. They are not as smart. People that are watching you are smarter than you. A woman can capture a man like a chicken. Telling you. A woman will just capture a man like a chicken. You will not believe yourself. You will not. You will not believe yourself. They will just catch you like a chicken. And that's it. They'll capture you like chicken. Afoju eri rede. Afoju eri nyama. Telling you. The best thing in life. This is it. Stick to the woman in your house. Hold a meeting. What are the things she's doing that you need her to change? Kí ni nǹkan tó ń ṣe tó gbọ́dọ̀ yí padà? Sweetheart, I don't like coming to the house without food. Okay. Can I tell you why I'm not cooking? I'm not cooking because you don't communicate with me. You're always yelling. And I don't like it. And that's why I stopped cooking for you. Say, sweetheart, I don't like it when we go 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 1 month in this house without sex. Can I tell you why? Why? You cannot be insulting me in front of your family members and me, I'll be opening my leg to you. You can't be a bully in the house. I ask you questions you won't answer. It's always shouting and yelling. I cannot open my legs to you. You cannot be abusive and be expecting me to perform at night. You know, ask our questions. Why are you not giving me peace in this house? There's no peace for the wicked. You're a wicked person. Do you know that you always talk about me with your friends everywhere? What kind of a man will talk about his own wife everywhere? Yajumoke called me the other day that you came to their house and you're talking. Ìbàjẹ́ mi ló ń sọ kiri. And you want me to give you peace? You cannot. And these are the things. That's how you know things. When you ask questions, you know things. When you ask questions, you know things. Ó ṣe evangelism. Evangelism pẹ̀lú sister tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé ní church. Did I see you? I asked you, I said, Dimeji, what are you doing with this guy? He said, I'm doing evangelism. Evangelism yìí. Ó máa kó balẹ̀ ayé ẹ̀. This evangelism you are doing. Tọ́mọ kékeré bá ń gégi nígbà àgbàlagbà máa ń mọ ibi tó máa wó sí o. This evangelism you are doing. I'm doing follow-up. It's a follow-up. I already finished the evangelism. I'm doing follow-up. Kò tán. Wọ́n ti gbóyún wá ń sìn. Evangelism ti result sí wọ́n ti bí ọmọ. I'm with a child. Ó tán sìn. Mr. Dimeji evangelist Dimeji. Evangelist Dimeji. Ẹ̀yin lẹ́ ń ṣe follow-up lẹ́ ń ṣe evangelism. All that. See now, wọ́n ti gbóyún wá. When a woman is talking to you, listen. The women, they have intuition. They know it. They know where the tree is going to fall. They know it. When they see you, they know. You will think your wife doesn't know. They know. Obìnrin ò lè parọ́ fún obìnrin. Tó bá parọ́ fún wọn lénìí, má jẹ́ ń tàn ẹ́ jẹ. FBI mode ó máa wà activated. And they start watching you closely. And something in them is telling them, kò yé, yóò yé lọ́la. Something inside of them is telling them these things. And you are not careful, it will happen. You will think she's a witch. She is not. Intuition will tell them. Intuition will tell them. Sometimes women will know things and they will keep quiet. They won't say nothing. They just feel like, I don't want to rock the boat. Maybe you should go and learn from outside. Because if I talk, he won't listen. Let him go and learn the lesson from outside. Then they will catch you. You are taking tetracycline. You are taking ampliclos. Àlàyé ti quest TD nìyẹn. Whenever you see your husband asking, ṣé ẹ ní ampiclox ilé ni? Ṣé ẹ ní tetracycline ni? Àlàyé ti kó HIV nìyẹn. Ọ̀sán HIV ó ti dé, ó ti fẹ́ tọ̀. When he wants to pee, orí okó ti ń ta. Tó fẹ́ tọ̀ bá ti àwa ló jókòó sí iwájú TV. Àwa rò pé wo TV ni kò wo TV láyé. Ó ti wò pé ilé ayé òun ti rún rèé o. Ilé ayé mi ti rún, mo ti kókò kókò báyìí mo dáràn o. Ṣé ẹ ní ampiclox ilé ni? Àní kí ló dé? Ó ní mo kàn fẹ́ detox body mi ni. Ẹ ní tetracycline ni. Wọn àní tetracycline àní. Ẹ lọ rà ní ìgboro. Ẹ lọ gba abẹ́rẹ́. All right, let me leave you guys alone. I gotta go. I have 4 minutes for my meeting. All the men left the group. Ọkọ àrùn gbàjọ. No, they can't see doctor. Men will never go to doctor. Lie, go to doctor. Okay. And they see them for our pharmacy. Somebody don't carry them. You see, they see them for our pharmacy. Then they come there, come buy tetracycline. Have big loss. It is all right. Let's leave you guys alone, man. Leave the guys alone. They're gonna be all right. They're gonna be all right. Ọjọ́ tó wá dẹ̀ kó mágùn náà wọ́n ti máa mú mi kú nìyẹn. Tó bá ti lọ jẹ má bá lọ lu mágùn gbà. Wàá kàn kọ́ ni àkùkọ ni kúkúrú kú ó tán fún ẹ nìyẹn. Àbí kó máa mọmi tí wàá fi mọmi yó. Báwo ni ó kàn kú náà ni má jẹ lá ló kó. Ó jẹ lá báyìí ó kú ní straight. And one funny thing about the thing is that your wife will just cook ilá on that day. Ilá ló máa sè. Ilá, seafood ilá. Gbogbo everything máa pé sínú bẹ̀. Ó máa pé síbẹ̀. Ajẹ́lá tó báyìí ọ̀run sòsé ni. It's just a pity that you will die in the hand of that woman. Everybody will now say she's the one that killed you. They won't know it was Mago. It was Mago. Mago. Osola won't come with a swollen prick now. See, we run. Why you gonna run? Why you come with swollen prick? All right, guys. Thank you very much, everybody, for attending this meeting today. It's a family meeting. I'm sorry I yelled at you guys. I'm sorry. Sorry I yelled. My daughter already warned me not to yell. I won't yell again anyway, but I'll try not to yell. Condom is for a reason. Please wear it though. Of course, they should be wearing condom. So thank you very much, guys. I'll see you guys later. If you're out there, you want to sign up for counseling yourself and your husband, you can freely reach out to me. And we're going to take care of you. Okay? You can reach out to me through my phone number. Send me a WhatsApp message. I'll respond to you ASAP. You know what I'm saying? All right. So take care, guys. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Yeah. Okay. Peace. Yeah. Bye bye, everybody. Thank you very much. God bless you. I love you too, Olua Mayowa Taiwo.